Hello everyone. Welcome back to Home Inspiration Studios, your destination for all things house design ideas. But before that, we want to ask your support to make this channel grow with subscribe to this channel, leave comment, hit the like button or share this video to your friends and family. If you are new to our channel, please consider subscribing for more home decor and design tips. Today, we're talking about the game changer, the $50,000 modern prefab house. Prefabricated homes, once seen as basic, are now leading the charge in modern, sustainable, and achievable design. We're going to define this movement, detail the amazing benefits, and show you exactly how to make a budget prefab look custom and expensive. Plus, stick around for the top 10 best modern prefab designs for under $50,000. Let's start breaking down those walls and those budgets. The term $50,000 modern prefab house refers to a home whose major structural components, or even entire modules, are manufactured and assembled off-site in a factory setting, and then shipped to the building site for final installation and finishing. The $50,000 aspect focuses specifically on the base unit price of the structure itself, before factoring in land, transportation, foundation, and utility hookups, which can vary wildly. Crucially, the modern element means these homes embrace the aesthetic of contemporary architecture: clean lines, flat or low-pitched roofs, large windows, open floor plans, and a simple, honest use of materials. They reject the traditional, stick-built look in favor of sleek, minimalist forms. Because they are factory-built, the construction process is streamlined, benefiting from assembly line efficiency and bulk material purchasing, which is what drives the cost of the unit down into that incredibly accessible sub-$50,000 price point. These homes are challenging the very notion of how we build and how much it should cost to live beautifully. The shift to modern prefab offers significant advantages over traditional construction, especially when you're sticking to a tight budget. First and foremost is cost and time efficiency. By manufacturing components indoors, builders avoid weather delays, benefit from industrial efficiency, and reduce labor costs, resulting in a much shorter project timeline, often weeks instead of months. This predictable timeline is key to keeping the total project costs low and close to that $50,000 target. Secondly, prefab homes often boast superior quality and sustainability. Factory assembly allows for stricter quality control and uses precise machinery, leading to tighter seals and better insulation. This enhanced thermal envelope means lower energy bills over the lifetime of the home, which is a major long-term financial benefit. Finally, the flexibility in placement and design is invaluable. Prefabs can often be sited in remote or challenging locations where traditional construction would be prohibitively expensive, and many models allow for future expansion by simply adding another module, providing scalability that traditional homes struggle to match. The key to making a budget prefab look like a custom architectural gem is all about elevating the exterior details. The goal is to make the home feel seamlessly integrated, not just dropped onto the site. Start by focusing on the foundation and skirting. If your home is elevated, cladding the base with a high-quality material, like horizontal wood slats, natural stone veneer, or dark metal panels, will instantly hide the modular connections and give the home a custom, built-in feel. Next, invest in an expansive, integrated deck or patio. An outdoor living space that is larger than you think you need visually expands the footprint of the home and connects it strongly to the surrounding landscape, shifting the focus from the house's small size to its ample outdoor amenities. Finally, use minimalist and intentional landscaping to soften the hard edges. Simple, geometric pathways, beds of low-maintenance gravel, and architectural plants like bamboo or grasses enhance the modern aesthetic without requiring a huge investment, ultimately making your $50,000 home look stylish and bespoke. Now for the proof. Here are the top 10 best $50,000 modern prefab house design ideas that prove budget-friendly doesn't mean boring. One. The black-clad box module. This design utilizes simple, dark vertical metal cladding. The monochromatic black not only looks incredibly modern and sleek but also visually recedes into the landscape, making the compact form appear sophisticated and deliberate. 2. Dual module with central deck. By using two identical small modules separated by an uncovered deck, this design creates a larger usable area and an integrated outdoor room, all while keeping the manufacturing simple and affordable. 3. Shed roof maximizing interior height. Notice the single, upward-sloping roofline. This architectural move instantly creates a voluminous feel in the main living space and allows for high windows, making the interior feel much larger than its small footprint suggests. 4. Recycled container home with wood accent. This house clearly uses a shipping container structure, but the simple addition of warm wood cladding on one end transforms it from industrial to inviting. It's a perfect example of elevating a budget shell. 5. Small footprint, big window. This design focuses the entire budget on one high-impact element, a huge, full-height window. This floods the interior with light, making the view the focal point, a classic trick to make small spaces feel grand. 6. Minimalist cabin with vertical siding. The use of simple, uniform vertical timber siding gives this box module texture and warmth. The lack of trim or ornamentation keeps the construction easy, efficient, and firmly in the modern minimalist category. 7. Elevated micro ADU on pilotis. By raising the unit on thin steel pilotis, the design saves on expensive foundation work, adapts to uneven terrain, and provides shaded parking or storage underneath, a clever budget hack for sloping sites. 8. Stacked two-story prefab. This design uses two identical modules stacked vertically. Stacking saves on foundation space and land costs, and the simple cantilever on the upper floor adds architectural interest without complex fabrication. 9. Contrasting material panels. This house uses a simple rectangular form but applies two distinct, contrasting materials, perhaps a smooth white panel and a dark wood, to create visual texture and define separate functional zones on the facade. 10. Off-grid tiny retreat. This compact home is designed for self-sufficiency. Note the solar panels, or potential space for them, and the integration into a wild landscape. Prefabs are often ideal for remote, off-grid applications where cost control is paramount. The $50,000 modern prefab is proof that you don't need a six-figure budget to achieve beautiful, responsible, and comfortable modern living. This movement is empowering people to build their own piece of architecture on their own land, without sacrificing style or sustainability. It's about being smart with your money and leveraging the power of factory efficiency. We've seen that simple forms, well-chosen materials, and intelligent exterior planning can transform a budget box into a custom-looking sanctuary. I hope these top 10 homes have completely changed what you think is possible. Which of these innovative, budget-friendly designs are you ready to build? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this information valuable, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to Homes Inspiration Studios. We're here every week to bring you the best in home design and smart building solutions. Click the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and happy building!